afternoon, guys. It's Tuesday, November 22nd, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, 2022. We're going to go out. It's afternoon now. It's about 12:20. We're going to get some gas and go out and see what kind of orders we can get. All right, we're all gassed up. It's kind of an overcast day, probably chances of rain. So I wanted to get out early, make sure I beat the rain, because it looks like there's a better chance of rain this evening. I chose to work the lunch to early evening shift as opposed to the night shift, which you definitely can make more money on the night shift. But let's do this lunch, a little late a lunch, but this lunch to early afternoon shift and see what we can make. Stay tuned. All right, we got an Uber Eats, a little over $7 going 5 miles.
Make a right turn.
But that's not too bad during the lunchtime. It's Hibachi Express, so we know it's going to be ready. And we were pretty much right here. So let's get it picked up. Lisa.
Lisa? Gotcha, man.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, there you go.
All right, we got that picked up. It was ready. And of course, they made me confirm pickup. It didn't make me, but just made sure that I selected confirm pickup. I don't really have a problem with that. I understand their reasoning behind that. Let's go get this Uber delivered and see what we can get.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Have a good evening. All right, so we got that delivered. Quick and easy. Took us about 15 minutes or so. Let's see what else we can get. All right, so we got this order from Uber Eats. It's not going very far. Money to miles is good. This Arby's is not horrible, but when I say that, sometimes it ends up being horrible. We'll see. I have a Uber for Robert. Thank you, sir. I love those walk-in pickup orders. This is going to be 8 minutes, 2.1 miles. It's only 1 o'clock now, so that took us 5 minutes to go in there and pick it up and start driving. So it's pretty good. We'll take those all day long. Let's get this delivered. Robert? Thank you. Have a good evening. All right, we got that delivered. It's pretty quick. It is 1:10 right now. So at around 2 o'clock, 2:30, it'll slow down till about 4:30 or so. So I'm not real sure what we'll do then. I don't know if we'll keep going or if we'll take a lunch break, grab something to eat. But it all depends on how busy it is, of course. But we're not getting too many orders. Nothing like we do during the evening times. Stay tuned. We'll see what we can get. All right, so we're downtown Lakeland. It's all decorated for Christmas. Have to come out here at night to take a look at that. We got an order for the Chop Shop for like $9. The only problem with downtown is finding a place to park. Although I did get a tip from one of the people that worked at the Lakeland Transportation Department, and they did say I can pull in the alley as long as I put my hazards on and I'm not there longer than 15 minutes. So that makes it easier when you're picking up orders from downtown. But trying to do it on a Friday or Saturday night, it's impossible. There's just no parking available. You have to walk a mile just to get the food. Supposedly I can park in this alley. So we're gonna do it. Yeah, I have a Grubhub. Marie. Thank you. Maria, yeah. Thank you. You as well. so we got that picked up. Took a hot minute. This is actually going back to the north side, or a little bit closer to north, kind of towards the mall area. So 12 minutes, 3 miles. Let's get it delivered. All right, we got that delivered. It's about 1:45, so a little over an hour of actual work time. We're right around $25, so not horrible for lunchtime. The problem is now the orders really slow down and won't pick up until around 4:30, 5 o'clock. So we're gonna see what we can get. We can't go on Dash right now. The only place that we can actually dash right now is the Auburndale area, which is too far away. So we're just gonna stick in this area and see what we can get, and hopefully Dash will come available. Okay, so it's 1:55. Only thing we've gotten is this order for Outback. It's not the greatest order, but again, it's lunchtime and it's almost 2 o'clock. So you kind of take what you can get at this time. We know it's going to be pretty much ready by the time we get there. And again, like I said, we're not getting any other orders. So let's go pick up this Outback and see what we can get. All right, we got that Outback picked up pretty quickly. She came out and gave it to me right when I got there for the most part. We got an add-on. I didn't have a chance to screenshot it, but it's like almost $7 for 3 miles, 3 additional miles, and it's Zaxby's. And it's very rare that it's not ready. So we went ahead and took that and added it on. We don't know where it's going, but we'll find out soon. Let's go pick up this Zaxby's and watch out for potholes. Thank you, ma'am. All right, we got that Zaxby's picked up. 14 minutes, 4.2 miles to deliver the first order. Meet at door, ring doorbell, then wait. People steal food here. Interesting. So I'm looking at Sam's gas, and it's $2.99 a gallon. The only problem with getting gas at Sam's is the lines, and I'll drive that way just to kind of show you. I'm sure this is most Sam's. That is crazy. Best time to get gas at Sam's is definitely late in the evening, right before they close, which I think around 8 o'clock. Anyway, let's get this Outback Steakhouse delivered and then take the Zaxby's and see what we can get from there. Stay tuned.
Earlier, somebody stole it right off my porch.
All right, we got that delivered. It's a shame that people steal food off of people's porches, but it's kind of the world we live in. Let's go get this Zaxby's delivered. All right, we got both those delivered. It's 12:34. We're pretty much in central Lakeland, near the Publix warehouse, the main Publix warehouse. I was actually pretty impressed that I got those 2 orders at the time it was. It's now, like I said, 2:35. Oh my gosh. What happened right there? Wow. Interesting. What if a hurricane blew that over? So anyway, we're going to keep plugging away. Dash is still not available. It says we can schedule at 3:30, which means that we can probably jump in at 3. But it does also say that you can dash right now on the south side, and it says it's busy. We're going to go ahead and head to this further south and see what kind of orders we can get down there. Stay tuned. All right, we're in the zone for south side of Lakeland for Doordash, so we are Door Dashing, and we're also Uber Eats, Bite Squad, and Grubhub. Alright, so it's 2:55, and we did get an order for almost $10 for Doordash. It's the first time I've ever seen this, where it's shop at ABC Liquors. So it's obviously a liquor order or an alcohol. But I'm assuming that I'm going to use my Doordash card to pay for it. There isn't any pickup instructions on here yet. I may have to wait till I actually arrive, which is right here. It's 1 minute away. So I was right here. It was going like 4 miles or somewhere around there. But this is interesting. I took it just because I've never taken one before. I've delivered alcohol before, but it's typically to a liquor store that they just basically just give you the liquor and you go. So I think this is the one where I have to shop for it. Alright, so that was paid for with credit card. While I was in there, I had to try one of these new winter edition Red Bulls. I don't know if you can see that. It's good. It's fig apple. I'm a Red Bull fan. I like the flavor. So I thought I might give it a try. This is going to be 11 minutes, 4.1 miles.
Take the next right onto Doris Drive.
So let's go get it delivered. Alright, we got that delivered. We don't have any orders right now. We did have a Uber try to come in, but it wasn't very good. And then DoorDash tried to send me an order for tropical smoothie. It was going the same amount of miles it was paying, so it wasn't worth it. It's 220 or 324 now. We've driven 35 miles. According to Gridwise, we've been working for 2.8 hours. So let's go see if we can't get another order. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end it on that for the lunchtime. Because, again, like I said before, in between lunch and dinner, you're just chasing orders. So we're going to go ahead and end it at that. We ended up with $47.61 in 2.8 hours. So that's around $17 an hour. So if we go out and do dinner for 4 hours and do the normal $25 to $28 an hour, that ends up putting us at a higher amount for the day, obviously. Working more hours, but it does put us, it gives us a head start on the night shift or the dinner shift. So if we do a video, we'll see you then. If we don't, we'll see you on the next video. Have a good day. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.